It might be controversial, but are you okay with all the articles and stuff that was coming out? She was lying. But I was just asking, like, are you okay?
Well, obviously there's a lot of things not true. Like they're saying there's broken bones. They're saying we're paying people hush money.
We agree.
I mean, what did you think about the articles?
The MrBeast Beast Games allegations and situation just got so much better before it then got so much worse. It's a completely bumpy ride and it's all over the place right now. But let me kind of give you some backstory. Rosanna Pansino came out and was talking about all of these allegations towards Beast Games, right? Contestants not getting the medication, suffering from severe injuries whilst filming for Beast Games, which has now just dropped on MrBeast's YouTube channel, so the first episode. And, you know, MrBeast did a lot of work kind of debunking a lot of the claims that were made by Rosanna Pansino and, you know, people who have been almost kind of trying to take down Beast Games and Amazon Prime, right? So this video was from Colin and Samir, who got behind the scenes footage for Beast Games, okay? Now, Colin and Samir have always kind of been there when MrBeast does something huge. When he launched his first restaurant for Beast Burger, they were there, right? They kind of shut down an entire mall. It was crazy. And of course, you know, Colin and Samir filming behind the scenes stuff for Beast Games. This is what they posted.
872 124!
872 124! 738 654 570. Perfect.
Nervous, excited, ready to get this thing of show on the road.
Woo! Is Jimmy ready? That's Jimmy's ready.
Exactly. Ready. Be ready. They're still in security?
And everybody in this group is
What are we doing?
There's a lot of bottlenecks. I'm trying to fill.
Can I get a moment?
This is crazy.
5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1.
There's an epic shot.
Mac.
Cool.
Oh, he's tapped it. All right, Jim, good luck, dude.
Thank you.
All right, Jim. Get ready.
And go! I am so excited for this. Oh my god!
Come on out! This is gonna blow your mind!
No one's ever done 1,000 competitors before.
The biggest show ever made in unscripted television.
The most insane shit I'll ever do.
I don't know how you beat this.
Nothing can go wrong. Everything needs to go right.
It might be controversial, but are you okay with all the articles and stuff that was coming out?
Well,
We have two worlds that are sort of colliding. The Beast team that are very familiar with changing things on the fly.
We know a thing or two about entertaining people.
We are a much bigger, larger machine.
Can a crossover occur?
I guess we should probably do an intro for your video at some point too. Where I'm like, I'm sitting on $5 million of real money on one of the largest sets ever built. And I'm gonna give Colin and Samir unfiltered access to show you how we brought this to life.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, have fun. Okay. Let me know what you find.
Okay. I went the wrong way.
Obviously, it's absolutely insane, right? I haven't seen the first episode yet. I mean, I'm excited to watch it because, you know, like, it does look absolutely insane. But, you know, it's been reported that MrBeast has spent $40 million on the first 2 episodes alone for Beast Games, which is absolutely bonkers. But what's interesting is there has been a lot of footage from behind the scenes and talking to contestants about the allegations that have been made. And this was one of the contestants that, you know, took part in the set.
And rumors floating around about the games. But I'm here to set the record straight. Look, I get it. Emotions were high, stakes were even higher. But the truth is, not everybody can handle losing gracefully. Some of the things I was seeing online were absolutely insane. And now that I'm able to talk about it, I'm going to. Back then, I know I couldn't, and it was killing me inside. Let me be clear about some things right up front. Let me set the context and the stage for you. We were competing for $5 million. That's right, $5 million, something that has never been done on the history of any game show up until this point. And so to all the people that were crying about it being too hard and the food wasn't good and it wasn't enough, it was for $5 million. There was nothing hostile about our working conditions. All of our needs were met, we got enough food, we had enough calories, and we were given ample amount of time to sleep. Now it's up to you to actually use that time to go to sleep and not be having conversations in the corners of the stadium through all hours of the night. There were registered nurses, doctors, and emergency staff on site at all times. So there goes some of those rumors right out the window. But it's what my wife and I say to each other every time we get into an argument. I can't hold her accountable for something that I didn't communicate. What do I mean by that? If I had an allergy or something that I really needed, I just had to speak up about it. Let me set it up like this. I've had this nose thing going on for about a year where out of nowhere it will just clog up. And it feels like I can't breathe, and at times I even begin to panic. I've been dealing with it for about a year and trying to figure out what it is and how to get it to go away. But what I've found is that the only thing that relieves it temporarily is nasal spray. And so I had nasal spray in my pocket the entire time. The staff knew, the crew knew, the production knew, and everyone was okay with it. Now, if that was the case about nasal spray, don't you think it would have been even more so the case about things that were more serious? All it is, in my opinion, is sore losers who had a chance to win some money, lost out on that opportunity, and now they're looking for any and every way to try to grab that bag by going after the guy. And anonymous is cowardly in my book. Just saying. The reality is we were not promised anything. Everything got taken care of, and people will still find a reason to complain and say that it wasn't enough. Were there some hiccups? Of course. But you try putting 2,000 people in a stadium for a week, feed them and film without anything going wrong. And no, the challenges weren't rigged. Every single contestant had an equal shot. I was there and saw it firsthand. The crew was meticulous about fairness, sometimes annoyingly so. If anything, they went out of their way to make sure that every contestant had the same opportunities. I'll be honest, showing up to the first set, I was a little surprised that it was 2,000 contestants. I was a little disappointed because not only was it a long shot to win with 1,000 people, now I've effectively halved my chance at even that. But it is what it is. We were competing for $5 million, and the experience alone is something that we will never forget.
There you go. So obviously that is part of a longer video. But another contestant has also shared their opinions on this and stated, largely blown out of proportion. If 10 people get injured out of the 2,000, then it's incredibly low percentage. I hate that people got hurt, but it's impossible to guarantee safety when doing these kinds of shows. If Survivor, Fear Factor, Hole in the Wall, or literally any Japanese game show at 2,000 people, somebody is likely getting hurt. Also, I didn't hear of anyone getting hurt in the Prime show, just a few in the Vegas 2,000 to 1,000 portion. Again, I hate that people got hurt, but everyone knew what they were signing up for, and they did it anyways. I ran on a 2 to 3 week grade 2 sprained ankle in the Vegas series, knowing full well that I could seriously hurt myself. There was a learning curve for the staff and vendors on preparing enough materials, certain for people day one, but that was a smooth sailing in my opinion. So obviously, you know, the contestants are starting to speak out, and in the Colin and Samir uncensored video, they've also posted this, where they kind of got a group of contestants to talk to MrBeast.
I have a question. It might be controversial, but are you okay with all the articles and stuff that was coming out? She was lying. But I was just asking, like, are you okay?
Well, obviously, there was a lot of things not true. Like, they're saying there's broken bones. They're saying we're paying people hush money.
We agree. We did
I mean, what did you think about the articles?
I mean, I thought it was, first off, we're not gonna say nothing, no way. And two, I just thought it was really ridiculous.
It was disappointing for sure, because we knew that wasn't the case.
Right.
Also, it seems like, you know, look, people want to make a stink, but of course, so they don't want to interview the people that had a good experience. But if more people that left that still had a good experience would speak out, it would be a little more balanced.
But it was also one of those things where, like, we're not allowed to say.
Yeah, because I saw it literally.
And it's like we can't have nothing nice because people will mess it up for us.
I live in Vegas, so I literally was seeing there was so many people talking about it and everything, and it was like I wanted to say so much, but I'm like, I know we
just want to comment on everything.
We were ready to defend you, bro. Like, come on.
You had a good experience?
Yes. No, I did. I understand.
I had a great experience.
I love.
There you go. So obviously, you know, like these are people that also I would assume lost because of all the rest of it, but you know, it's just one of those things, I suppose, where you can't please everyone. And one person that is incredibly hard to please at the moment is Rosanna Pansino, who of course has been at the height of the MrBeast allegations and pushing the I don't want to say narrative because it sounds like I'm being biased towards MrBeast, but you know, has been pushing the other side of things, let's say, right? So, Amanda has recently suffered with a traumatic brain injury while competing in MrBeast's new Amazon show, Beast Games. What was meant to be an exciting moment in her life turned into an unexpected and difficult journey. Amanda's journey has limited her ability to work. I'm starting a GoFundMe campaign to help Amanda cover her medical expenses and provide financial support as she recovers. All right, and she did post a video over on her YouTube channel. It's a 53-minute video. We're not going to watch the entire thing, but I will give you a quick synopsis. All right. So, obviously, we've got Amanda here talking to Rosanna Pansino. But Amanda Rose is a PhD in political science and founder of the weight loss community Eat Like a Bear and participated in MrBeast's Beast Games. Amanda was injured, apparently, during the games, suffering a traumatic brain injury, or a TBI, that severely impacted her health, career, and financial situation. So let's talk about the participation and initial issues. So Amanda applied to Beast Games with a pitch highlighting her expertise in game theory. Early signs of poor organisation included receiving another contestant's travel itinerary, forcing Amanda to drive to Las Vegas herself. So that was the first issue that she encountered. So during the event, she spoke about the event conditions. So contestants faced an austere of conditions, including minimal food, insufficient sleep on stadium floors, and denied access to necessary medications, allegedly. Amanda was nicknamed Mama Bear and was embraced by other contestants for her positive and maternal attitude. But the injury then occurred. So during the game involving contestants running to grab a briefcase, Amanda was kicked in the head by other contestants, resulting in a TBI. But despite the rules prohibiting physical contact, there was no enforcement and Amanda received no exit medical care. Unaware of the injury severity, she drove home and only realised the extent of her condition days later. In the aftermath of the injury, Amanda experienced debilitating symptoms including headaches, nausea, fatigue, and cognitive lapses. Her doctor monitored her with concussion scores, and she eventually sought treatment at a specialised brain injury institute. The productions did respond to this, and MrBeast production team failed to follow up after Amanda reported her injury, allegedly. Amanda was ghosted by producers after initial contact and never received an invitation to return, despite promises of fairness reviews for elimination contestants. The ongoing impact for Amanda has been quite significant, though, so the injury has left Amanda unable to work and effectively driving financial hardship. Amanda has also highlighted the lack of oversight and safety precautions during Beast Games, warning of future risks to contestants. So she also then goes on at the end to talk about advocating and recovery. So Amanda is determined to recover fully with a year-long trajectory in the regain of her physical and cognitive abilities. She's advocating for better safety standards in large-scale productions and raising awareness about her experience to prevent similar incidents happening in the future. Of course, there's a brief summary about what happened within this video. If you want to check out the full video, be sure to go over to Rosanna Pansino's YouTube channel to talk about, to hear about it all for yourself. But, basically Amanda is one of the contestants that has come out to, speak out against Beast Games and say, look, I was treated horrendously. I was injured on set. But it's one of those things where Rosanna Pansino, of course, uploaded this shortly after MrBeast uploaded the first episode of Beast Games. So there's clearly, in my opinion at least, there was clearly an effort to try and upload this around the same time as the Beast Games dropping, so she could piggyback almost off of the popularity of this situation. Over on X, Rosanna Pansino's been very outspoken about the narrative that the Drama Alert and Keemstar are trying to push around MrBeast Games. She has stated in the past that MrBeast and Keemstar have this behind-the-scenes relationship where they work on projects together, so it's within Keemstar and Drama Alert's best interest to kind of, keep the scrutiny away from MrBeast, allegedly. But there's the rundown. What do you guys think about this? Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. While you're down there, be sure to jump together, hell out that like button, subscribe if you're new, and until next time, I'll speak to you later. Peace.